Hey guys, it's Irby, and this is FCOA Lesson 8, Lost at Sea. In today's video, we will talk about the following. First is how to survive in open ocean. Second, what to bring. Third, what are the basic knowledge in using phone apps for survival. Next is how to use a marine radio. Next is how to signal SOS using a dive light. And the last one is managing dangers in open ocean. In the end of this video, we will give you tips on conducting this lesson. You can definitely teach them to your friends and loved ones. Boat sinks every year, and many people don't survive. But with some preparations and basic knowledge, you can definitely increase your chances. Here in Asia, we are very lucky to have warm water, and many people survive floating for days. You might end up in the open ocean if your boat sinks in a storm, or even in a dive site with a strong current. A simple cramp or a destructive dive buddy can leave you drifting alone in open ocean. But it's a good thing, because we can definitely prepare for the worst by having a plan and carrying a basic few items with us. These are the basic few items we can bring with us in order to survive. First, if you can get an old phone with GPS, a water container or plastic bottle, a peanut butter jar, a marine radio, and a dive light, like this one. It's also going to be a great help if you can get a 12-meter rope or longer, and an interior. This one is like an interior of the wheel of the car or a motorcycle, whatever is available for us, guys. You might be wondering, why do we have to bring a peanut butter jar? Reason for that is it is actually the best container for our electronics, like our marine radio here. So for this one, you can remove the antenna, and that will fit just right in this container. And that's safe already. Pro tip, dry bags don't always stay completely dry, and they're not the best place to keep your electronic devices. A peanut butter jar is actually a better option for keeping your electronics safe and dry. Now, grab your phone and download these apps. First one is a compass app. Most of the phone already has a compass app installed. Next is Google Maps. Most of them also have pre-installed Google Maps on their phone. And the last one is Boating HD. This is actually a navigation application for sailors. After downloading those apps, just simply put your phone in airplane mode so we can simulate being far from any signal or far from the land. Did you know that you can get a satellite signal even without a cellular reception? That alone can definitely give you your coordinates, and that will help us survive. Now, imagine you're drifting alone at sea in open ocean, sitting on your life ring. The weather's dry, so you open your peanut butter jar. You take out your phone, open it, and pull up Google Maps. All you have to do is long press on the blue dot, and your coordinates will appear. You can give these coordinates to the Coast Guard so they know where to find you. You might be wondering, what are these numbers represents, or what does it mean, right? 13 degrees means you are 13 degrees above the equator, and 120 degrees east of Greenwich. We all know that the equator is 0 degrees out latitude, right? And the North Pole is actually 90 degrees of the equator, like this, right? Equator, North Pole. So 13 degrees is a little above the equator, like this one, like that. Longitude starts at Greenwich, England, and that's actually 120 degrees east. That means you're far to the right of that point of the map. So just remember, north is up, south is down, west is left, and then east is your right. Always remember, sun rises at the east, sets in the west. Now, coordinates can be very confusing. I mean, there are lots of numbers in it, right? And then some symbols that we're not familiar with. So, you know that there's actually a way, like a universal way on reading it, And in this part of the video, we will go to teach you everything we know about reading and how to write coordinates. Now, coordinates can be written in decimal or in degrees. Also minutes and seconds. Now, minutes and seconds are just a fractions of a degree and doesn't have to do anything with sound. And for radio clarity, if you're reading it, it's always best to pronounce every digit of your coordinates. Don't actually have to fully understand the system. So long as you can send the numbers, help will find you. Now, if you're lucky and you have mobile data on your phone, you can just simply share your live location to anyone that can help you. Now, to send your live location using Google Maps, simply pull it up, press and hold the blue dot, and there should be an option to share it. There you go. Hit that button and look for immediate contacts. If they're not there, just simply go to contacts or messenger, right? Type in the name of the person. Yep. Let's say Jerome, right? Once you see it there, you can hit the send button, but I'm just going to send it to my partner. There you go. And it's in there already. But if you don't have data, but you have a cellular signal or reception, you can just simply text your coordinates. Now, to send your coordinates via SMS, same thing. Just simply pull up the maps, press and hold the blue dot, and your coordinates will appear. Just simply press and hold it, copy it, and send it via text. I'm sending it to Coach Miles. I'm sending it as a text message. There you go. And that's done. If you have no reception at all on your phone, you can broadcast your location using your marine radio to channel 16, which is the International Emergency Channel. In some places, you actually need a license to operate a radio, but in an emergency, you are allowed to do whatever it takes to survive. Now it's time to practice a radio call. First thing you do, switch on your radio.
Welcome, 16.
There you go. And then make sure that you're on channel 16.
16.
That's 16 right there. And just simply press this PTT button or push to talk button. Just simply press and hold it. Speak. And then don't forget to release. Do not keep holding the PTT button or nobody can answer you. Now let's practice. Mayday, mayday, mayday. I'm a diver lost at sea. Can anybody hear me? My coordinates are 13 decimal 63472 north, 121 decimal 05310 east. And make sure to release the PTT button, because again, nobody can answer you if you keep holding it. You might want to repeat this every 5 minutes because they might hear you, even if you don't hear them reply. Now, let's practice using minutes, degrees, and seconds. Again, press and hold the PTT or push to talk button, and then speak. Mayday, mayday, mayday. I'm a diver lost at sea. Can anybody hear me? My coordinates are 13 degrees, 63 minutes, 47 decimal, 2 seconds north, 121 degrees, 05 minutes, 31 decimal, 0 seconds east. So now we're going to try talking to a live radio channel. Mayday, 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 all stations. I'm a diver lost at sea. Can anybody hear me? My coordinates are 13 decimal 63472 north, 121 decimal 05310 east.
Lost diver, lost diver. This is sailing vessel Green Milo. Can you repeat where your coordinates? We're ready to copy.
Green Milo, this is Lost Diver. My coordinates are 13 decimal 6, 3, 4, 7, 2, north. 1, 2, 1, decimal. 0, 5, 3, 1, 0, east. We just got a reply from a sailing vessel called Green Milo, which is great. So let's wait for the reply.
Diver, this is Green Milo. Your coordinates are 1, 3, decimal, 6, 3, 4, 7, 2. North, 1, 2, 1, decimal, 0, 5, 3, 1, 0 is.
All right, so they got our coordinates correct. So we're just going to reply to them. Green Milo, your lost diver, readback is correct.
Lost Diver, this is Green Milo, stand by.
All right, so the captain of the Green Milo vessel might now be drawing our location on this nautical map or putting it on their device, right? Like navigational device. So let's wait for them.
A few moments
Lost
later.
Diver, here, Green Milo. We're on our way to you. It might take 10 to 15 hours to get to you. We'll try to find a boat that is closer to you. Please keep broadcasting your coordinates every 15 minutes so we can draw your speed and direction on the map. If possible, start swimming 90 degrees north.
All right, so we got an instruction from Green Milo. So we're just gonna reply to them. Green Milo, your lost diver. I will keep broadcasting my coordinates every 15 minutes and we'll start swimming 90 degrees north. All right, so we're just gonna wait for the reply again. Let's see.
Lost Diver, here Green Milo. If you need any guidance, just call us. We are standing by.
All right, that's perfect. So since we got an instruction from the Green Milo vessel, so we can go ahead and open our compass app. That way we can accurately swim 90 degrees north as per the instructions.
So to use your compass, just simply open the application. And it might ask you to calibrate it if you haven't used it. Okay, so this one is already calibrated. Awesome. All right, so for example, the captain of the boat asks us to go 90 degrees to the east. So just simply rotate your body until you reach 90 and just go ahead and swim to that direction. All right, just check the compass at least every 15 minutes to make sure you're still going to the right direction.
When using your compass app, just make sure you are turning and not just your phone, not just your hand. So if you want to go 90 degrees, you have to turn your body like this. Look for 90 and that's lock in. You can go ahead and swim towards that direction, right? Again, not just the hand, but your body. And did you know that you can also use the stars? Yeah, the stars as a navigation tool. So you don't have to constantly check your compass.
In the Northern Hemisphere, sailors look for the North Star, also known as Polaris. Polaris stays almost directly above the North Pole, so wherever you see it, that direction is north. Now to find Polaris, first locate the Big Dipper. The two stars at the end of its pole points directly to Polaris. In the Southern Hemisphere, there is no bright star marking the South Pole. Instead, navigators use the Southern Cross constellation. By extending the long axis of the Southern Cross toward the horizon, they can estimate the direction of south. Once you know your north and south, you know where to find your east and west.
Now, once everything's sorted, the only thing left is managing dangers in open ocean. First one, sunburn. Yeah, because it's hot, right? So you can cover your skin with everything you can find in the ocean. Second thing is dehydration. Remember, we have a plastic bottle earlier. this is the time we're going to use it. So just simply ration your remaining water, sip it slowly over time. Next is hypothermia. In tropical waters like this, all you have to do is keep swimming or keep moving so your body can generate heat. Or if you're tired, just simply float on your back and let the sun warm you. Another thing to keep in mind is to save your battery. Turn the phone off if you're not using it. Another risk of being alone in open ocean is being run over by a ship. Yeah, you can definitely get hit by a ship in open ocean. It's going to help us a lot to know what a collision course looks like. Imagine this. It's nighttime and you're drifting. Keep in mind that anything that moves across your field of view from left to the right and right to the left is not on a collision course. The lights that stays in the same position while everything else seems like moving is the one heading straight towards you. If you spot it early and get lucky, you can swim out of its path. Now, if a boat gets close, then this is the time to use your dive light to signal SOS. How to signal SOS using a dive light. First thing, make sure your dive light is on. Cover the light with your hand and do this pattern. Dot, 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 flash, 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 and dot, dot, dot. So just keep repeating those patterns until they see you. Bear in mind that SOS signal are taken very seriously. Now, if you see an SOS signal from someone else, first thing you do is shine your line back towards the SOS signal. Second thing, save your coordinates. Third is to get a compass or a compass app from your phone and set the heading towards the light. Fourth, write down the time. Fifth, contact the Coast Guard and give those information to them. And the last one is ask for local help, local boats, or anyone that can help the person immediately. You have to keep in mind that dive lights can save our lives. It is much easier to find a diver at night with a dive light than during daylight, especially in rough seas. We can also use a very helpful application, which is Boating HD by Garmin, or just simply Boating HD, to help us find the nearest coast or if we have to go back to our boat. Now, to use Navionics Boating or Boating by Garmin, just simply pull it up. And I hit not now. There you go. It's going to show you your live location. That's the red arrow right there. Now, to change units, just simply go to menu, roll down to settings, units, and you can switch between kilometers and nautical miles, meters, feet, liters, Celsius, kilometers per hour, and just simply save it once you're done. Now, to measure distance, just simply hit this one. We'll give you two pin. Simply move the pin to the location you want to measure. Let's say I want to go here in Mabini. That gives me 30 kilometers distance. Now to start tracking, simply press this start button. And on top you see it'll give me a total travel time, my speed, also the distance I've already traveled. Now when you start tracking, there will be a yellow line drawing as you go to that direction. So you can see the distance that you've already traveled. You also might want to make use of this marker or pin. This actually will give you like a marker, like what I mentioned, just in case you lost track of your location, or if you want to go back to your previous location. So you can put there multiple markers. And that's basically it for FCOA Lesson 8 Lost at Sea. And in this part of the video, we will give you tips and key informations in conducting this lesson if ever you wanted to share this to your friends or loved ones. First, make sure to practice all procedures during the water session, and that includes setting coordinates. Second, simulate losing contact with a rescue vessel and swimming towards land. Third, account for the currents that may hinder or help progress. Now, using Boat app or Boating HD app is actually great in tracking progress. First thing you do is load your local maps for extra details. Second is start tracking to record a visible path of movement. Monitor your speed to estimate drift or swim rate and arrival time. And as you approach the coast, simulate rough sea conditions. In the shallow water, dive down and tie the buoy to the bottom to stop drifting. Rest on the buoy and assess the coastline. And lastly, take time to plan the safest exit point. Next, choose safer exits. Sand beaches are generally safer than cliffs or coral reefs. You have to observe surf zones carefully before committing. Make a navigational fix, as learned in Lesson 3, to detect drift and apply corrections. Swim with fins, masts, and snorkel on. Stay alert for hazards above and below the water. And lastly, move deliberately without unnecessary delay. When reaching shallow water, make sure you remove your fins while you're still in the water. Keep your shoulder submerged as long as possible. And once standing, move quickly and watch for incoming waves. Next is training swim details. Drop-off point will be 30 minutes to an hour from the exit. Night sessions should include 2 dive lights and a strobe. Make sure to bring your mobile phone and a water container with it. And an instructor should monitor from a distance. Always practice rough water procedures, even if the water is calm. Tie the float to the bottom before exiting. And lastly, once safely on land, call off the rescue practice. And that concludes our FCOA Lesson 8 Lost at Sea. Again, my name is Irby, telling you to stay strong, stay focused, and keep moving.
They do the Harlem Shake.